Okay, all of us know the WWW or the World Wide Web as the world's largest collection of data, as the world's greatest information source, and the world's greatest computing power. But then would you believe me if I tell you human brain is many times more powerful than the World Wide Web? You may feel it's a kind of hallucination because human brain, yours and mine, has very limited capabilities as we imagine. Our information store is minuscule or like a speck of sand compared to the information available on the World Wide Web, which you can compare to the seashore. So if your brain and mind can store as much information as a speck of sand, the World Wide Web can store as much information as the whole seashore. So that is the thought that we all have in mind. But today I just want to correct all that and convince you that human brain is much more powerful, has much more computing power than even the World Wide Web. Slides, please. So the human brain, with its manifold sulfur and gyri, with its constantly changing structure, is capable of even beating the World Wide Web when it comes to computing power. Let's see what I said is correct or not. See, we have known that a supercomputer, which is available on the internet as a cloud computing system, can do immense calculations in split seconds. But please note, these calculations are all a mechanical and repetitive process which, due to the high computing power, is done in a jiffy, in nanoseconds. So that's what a supercomputer does. But please note, the human brain can instead find a solution or an innovative solution which is even faster than the fastest supercomputer. You may not agree with me. Let's see what this means. Let's say we give the supercomputer a calculation 10 to the power of 43. What it will do? It will multiply 10 into 10. You go on 42 times and arrive at the solution in split seconds. But the human brain can do this calculation faster because it's quite obvious that 10 followed by 42 zeros, 10 followed by 42 zeros is 10 to the power of 43. The human brain need not even calculate 10 to the power of 43. It has an innovative solution which the supercomputer is unable to. This is one of the reasons why it is believed that human brain has much more computing power than even the World Wide Web. Next slide, please. Now, the human brain has very many other capabilities. It is believed that the left brain is concerned with creativity and processing. Right brain is concerned with storage. Midbrain is concerned with random access memory or immediate memory. The creative process that a human brain is capable of doing, for example, creating a piece of art, writing a poetry, writing fiction, writing drama. See, the world's greatest supercomputer or the world's most powerful artificial intelligence or deep learning system can write fiction, can write poem, no doubt. But then you will feel that this piece of fiction or poem is a random collection of words which means something, but then the whole story is not coherent. It doesn't touch your feelings. It doesn't create the feeling of horror in you. It doesn't thrill you. It doesn't keep you at the knife edge of suspense. What the greatest deep learning system has created in terms of poem or fiction is simply a collection of words which are meaningful. In the sense, this is a collection of meaningful sentences. No coherence. It has no impact on the senses and sensitivities of the reader. So the creative part of the greatest computing system is far, far weaker than the creative part of the human brain. So we have beaten the computer now in finding innovative ways of computing. We have beaten even the world's biggest supercomputer. We can beat the world's greatest supercomputer in creativity, creating fiction, creating poetry. So we have beaten the WWW in two major faculties, computing and creativity. Next slide, please. Okay. How this is possible for the human brain? Unlike a computing system, the human brain is constantly changing, in the sense its chemistry is changing, its physiology is changing, its pattern is changing. So much so that the creative potential of the human brain is infinite. So you cannot limit the creative potential. A great artist can create infinite number of art forms if he has the longevity. A great writer can write infinitely if he has longevity and health. And each one of them would be utterly and completely different from the others. Each one would evoke a certain emotion, feeling in the reader. Whereas the world's most advanced supercomputing system or deep learning system can also create fiction and poetry. But then these are just a meaningful compilation of words. It doesn't communicate wholesomely. It doesn't evoke any emotion in the reader. Or in other words, it's not effective as a piece of creative writing. Back to me, please. So guys, the only mental faculty in which the WWW, the World Wide Web, or the world's most advanced supercomputing system, or the world's most advanced deep learning system can beat human brain is in storage of data. When it comes to processing, when it comes to innovation, when it comes to ingenuity, when it comes to creativity, the world's most advanced supercomputing system, cloud computing system, the World Wide Web, or a deep learning system is far, far behind human brain, and there is very little chance that they will catch up in any near future. Thank you very much.